Alright, I just wanted to take the time to get on here and talk about the Talladega race yesterday. Chase Elliott getting the win. It's his first win on the season, and that punches him into the playoffs. First win for Chevrolet since October of last year. Just a great win for Chase and Hendrick Motorsports finally getting up there and getting a win this year. It's good for Chevrolet, good for racing in general. It was a really good race yesterday at Talladega. I gotta honestly say it's probably the best race at Talladega that I've seen in a number of years. You had, and every lane was moving throughout the race. You had guys trying to come up through the middle, inside, outside, got a lot of moving around, a lot of changing of position. The closing rate was really great. You had guys that were just really able to pull up to the car in front of them, and they had the ability to pass a whole lot better than what I've seen in the past and what I was expecting. They were able to really maneuver around a whole lot better than I ever anticipated. So the Toyotas, tough break for Martin Truex Jr. The Toyotas just were not able to, those guys just didn't want to pair up and move to the front, and I think had they done some of that, I think the race would have turned out a little bit differently. But Chase had a good car yesterday. First pit stop, they dropped the jack, had a little bit of damage from the jack. Also, we were too fast exiting on that first stop, and we went back to around 20th, 21st. We were able to bounce back from that. We were in the right position there at the end, and we got a good victory. Talladega, and here's the thing, guys, I don't know if you're aware. Yesterday during that race, Bill Elliott, also won on the same day. That's right, Chase's dad got a win in a number 9 Dodge, former retired car of his, stock car. I believe it was Road of America in Atlanta, I believe it was, where he took home the win. So you had two Elliots, both in the number 9, taking home a victory on the same day. That's never ever happened. Two Elliots winning on the same day. It's never happened. That makes it that much more special for both Bill and Chase. So, moving forward, Chase is in the playoffs. We need to try to continue moving forward in the points, try to gain some more wins. We got Dover coming up. I think Chase can fare pretty well there as well. We'll see what happens. But the race yesterday at Talladega, as I was saying, it was a really good race. Feel really bad for Larson, Kyle Larson. The guy just can't catch a break this year. Wrecking, issues happening with the car, bad luck on in the pits, just a number of different things. The guy's just really struggling. I don't know, but hopefully he'll pull out of this. And I think he's a good driver, and given the right car and the right decisions made, I think the guy can get back up in there. But it's going to take some work. So, got Dover coming up. Going to be a really good race, I do believe. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think Chase can fare pretty well there. Going back to Talladega, I think the package worked out pretty good. Like I say, it's the best race from Talladega that I've seen in a number of years. So I think it worked out pretty good. Hopefully they take some knowledge and some of what happened in this race at Talladega, and they use those things moving forward. So we'll see what happens, but you can comment below. Let me know what you guys think about the race. Thought it was a good race, very good race. A lot of action, I stayed interested throughout the whole thing. So let me know what you guys think. As always, click on the bell to the right to be notified of all my future videos, as well as when I go to a live stream, which I do weekly. Going to be doing one tomorrow. I do these Tuesday, 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We go live, and I answer questions on a number of different topics, NASCAR being one of them. You guys can join me for that. If you're not able to join me, you can email me your questions about NASCAR, Chase Elliott, Hendrick Motorsports, whatever you like. I'll answer your questions in the next live stream and post a video once it's complete. So that email address is righteousredneck777@yahoo.com. So let me know what you think or what you thought about the race at Talladega. Thought it was pretty good. Thought we saw a lot of action. Now I'm hoping that with the wreck that Larson had, that NASCAR doesn't look at that and say, we need to slow him down. No, I mean, that we've seen that happen from the beginning of stock car racing, guys getting upside down, and you know, it just happens. You know, people say it all the time. You know, I hear people that aren't as educated about NASCAR talk about how, you know, I saw one post where everybody's like, you know, or this one person was saying, you know, NASCAR is more interested in their poster boy, Chase Elliott, getting a win than they were the fact that a guy hit the wall, you know, flew upside down, flipped. I don't see it that way. You know, we've had guys go upside down and flip, and we've had bad crashes from the beginning. You know, it's kind of like people with concussions in football. It's a contact sport. Guess what? It's going to happen. There's nothing you can do to prevent it. You can try, you know, but you can't protect everybody out there. It is a contact sport, and you know that going into it. You know the dangers involved. And all of us longtime fans, we know that it's something that can happen. We don't want to see it happen. We don't want to see anybody get killed or hurt. But that's just something that you got to take into account with the speeds that these guys are running. So hopefully they keep the package going in the next year. They utilize what they learned. And good tires from Goodyear. You know, with the speeds were staying up all day. You know, the tires this year really seem to be holding up with the package that NASCAR is running. So kudos goes out to Goodyear, and good tires this year. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about Talladega. You guys have a very blessed day, and we'll move on to Dover, see what happens.